Welcome back to my channel, guys.
Do I have a disability?
No.
Do I?
No. So today's video is a vlog. We're at Savannah's therapy appointment that starts in 20 minutes. She's got her McDonald's coffee. And she is not going to be home at all this week. She has school, and then after school she has rehearsals every night this week for Madrigals, because Madrigals is this weekend. Yep. So today's Valentine's Day, and the lady at the drive-thru wished us a happy Valentine's Day, which I thought was really sweet.
Apparently I have a Valentine.
Who? Did he say that? Oh. Did you agree to it? Yes. Savannah was at rehearsal yesterday and she talked to her crush.
We got one-on-one time.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to sing to him. Because we were doing a rehearsal and she makes us do this eye contact thing where we have to choose someone to make eye contact with and sing to them so that we can be more stage present and more comfortable looking at people. So he chose me, so we were singing to each other, looking into each other's eyes. That's why I was singing to him.
Actually, I don't think I've made a video since your audition day. Did we ever tell? I don't think we ever told my channel. Savannah got the role of Jester.
I got the part. So I have to wear this big, stupid, ugly costume. I gave up a pretty ball gown for some lines.
Yeah, but your character is so much more exciting than the royal court.
I also get to stand right in the front, so literally everyone's going to be able to hear me, see me. They're going to be looking at me.
Why don't you give us a preview of one of your lines?
Oh, why? Which one?
I don't know. I don't know your lines.
In other words, hear ye the rules of the court. Kindly heed these rules of etiquette. Trumpets blow thy clarion call, and singers hie thee to the hall. Continue its journey through thy soul to touch other hearts and make them whole. My whole thing is to be extra. Touch other hearts. That's what I'm going to do.
We all know that Savannah's extra.
And make them whole. Hopefully I get a couple of laughs.
A couple of laughs?
Okay. Toss the pot, toss the bowling, knows me Mary.
If Miranda was a jester.
I'll pull my pants all the way up.
Anything else today?
Rehearsal every single day for 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, she's not going to get home until like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yep. And Thursday night I'll probably get home at like 9:30.
Is it till 9?
Mm-hmm. And then Saturday and Sunday we have 3 shows. So she's only feeding us on Friday and Saturday. She's only feeding us on Friday and Saturday. That's it. All the other days we have to fend for ourselves.
I'm excited for pie. We get to eat pie this year.
And you get good pie.
2 years
corner.
Yeah, 2 years ago we got a full meal. But because of COVID, they're just doing pies.
And you guys got cheesecake too, but it was like randomized. Remember? So for the dessert last time, there was cheesecake for dessert, but there were different flavors, and you got handed like one. And you just
I kind of don't remember eating.
I don't remember what you guys had for dinner.
Me either.
Probably like chicken or something.
I'm sure it was, but I just don't really remember.
Oh, I think there was a salad.
I just don't really remember the eating part. Like, I know we ate, I just don't remember that part.
There was an appetizer, a main course, wassail, and cheesecake. I have no idea what the main course was.
Did we have anything besides wassail? Did they give us water?
I think there was water. For some reason, I feel like we also had like tea and coffee.
I thought so too.
I think we had tea and coffee too.
Yeah.
But this year you get a little to-go cup of wassail.
Oh. So, like, you don't get to get refills.
I don't know how that works.
Because, like, what's the wench's job's going to be now that there's...
They serve the pie.
Yeah, but, like, they don't have
and
any
they
other...
seat the guests, but they don't get to, like, do the whole pouring refills and during songs and, like, stuff like that, I don't think. Or, like, giving people the meals, you know. Which, honestly, lucky them, because that's an annoying job anyway.
Yeah. I'm going to do a weekly vlog next week, or starting, I'll either start at Friday or Saturday this week, because I'm going to have the weekly vlog be her show, which I'm only going to one of the shows, so I'm going to film part of that, and then the following Tuesday is her 5.0 GPA ceremony, so I'm gonna vlog that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a weekly vlog of that week, since there's some exciting stuff happening. Look forward to that. I haven't filmed in so long. I'm editing a video right now that we filmed about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was a reaction video that I just to that band Aesthetic something or other. I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, we filmed that weeks ago, and I'm just now getting around to editing it because I don't know, I just haven't been into it lately. Savannah just filmed the second week in her life. Are you done?
It'll be up by here.
By here.
Hopefully it'll be up by the time this is up. I'm not completely done editing it yet, but I'm getting there. So, I don't know when you're going to post this, but...
I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to get off here, and we will continue this after her appointment. Okay, so Savannah's therapy's over. But first, story time. We walked in to the office building, and there was applause.
Applause, applause, live for the applause, applause.
And Savannah's like, for me?
Shut up.
Somebody literally ordered singing telegrams.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. For people, the office people downstairs. I was like, I didn't even know that was still a thing. Like, I thought that was kind of, like, people didn't do that anymore.
It was some old men singing some jazz in suits.
They were all wearing, like, tuxedos.
Some Valentine's carolers. Oh my god, they should have had a mariachi band.
For a split second, I thought that maybe what it was. But yeah, it was like 4 or 5 old men in tuxedos singing. And then this lady, all excitedly walks over to all of us standing waiting for the elevator, like, somebody ordered us a singing telegram. So I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk about therapy today?
I can. We didn't get through everything because we never do, because 1 hour is just not enough time for all the stuff that I have to talk about.
Okay, well, Savannah talks about the stupidest things.
Ah!
When we were in the waiting room,
I was looking at my notes.
she was looking at her notes in her phone of what she wanted to talk about. And she goes, oh yeah, I forgot. Like, I wanted to talk about how I had a Pop-Tart Friday and it made me stressed out. You need therapy.
That's like, that's eating disorder behavior.
If you think the eating a Pop-Tart is stressful.
Okay, listen, I don't have an eating disorder. You're gonna make it sound like I have an eating disorder.
No, but it was just, it's an anxiety disorder, the fact that you're freaking out that you had a Pop-Tart.
Because it was empty calories.
It's just weird.
That I don't usually eat.
So what did you talk about? You talk about Madrigals?
Okay, so yeah, I talked about that a little bit, like how I had my audition and I got the part and stuff, and I said I felt guilty because my friend didn't get it. And she was like, guilt? So what does guilt mean? And I explained it, and she was like, okay, well, you didn't do anything, so basically, like, there's nothing to feel guilty about because you didn't do anything. But, like, okay, we were talking about how my homework, I took a picture. Maybe Mom can put it up on the screen. I took pictures of the activity we did. Basically, I have to learn what I've been doing in therapy for the past however long I've been in therapy is I've been like taking notes on my bad thoughts or whatever, and that's what I usually focus on, is trying to get rid of the bad thoughts. but I don't focus on the replacement behaviors and thoughts or the good thoughts, because I'm focusing so much on the bad. So I need to start practicing focusing on the good. Oh, look, a Pop-Tart. My eyes. And
Reminded me I have brought a Pop-Tart with me.
but basically focusing on the good and good things I can say to myself that are more true and more accurate and bring me closer to my values, because the bad things I say to myself bring me farther from my values, and I don't want to be far away from my values. So yeah, so we went through some scenarios, and I was talking about how like I get like annoyed, as anyone does, when I get like a B on something and I hear other people around me like saying, oh, I got an A+, it was so easy, blah 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 blah. Or like, you know, knowing people that like do every single academic team at school and like all this stuff, and it's like, well, I have like straight A's and B's, but like it makes me feel like it's not enough, because like what I tell myself is like, oh well, then I'm stupid, I'm not as smart as them.
You're only focusing on like other people's achievements.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then it's also bringing me far from my values, because my intention is never to like make my friends feel bad about their achievements, you know, like because I have a really smart friend who is a sophomore and she's doing lots of great academic stuff, so like I don't want to go farther from my values of like empathy and compassion and stuff by being salty that she's like green, really good at school, you know, because also we're all good and bad at different things. Like I used an example like a couple weeks ago. It's gone down a little bit since then because I still have an A, but it's gone down a little bit because it's hard to maintain such a high grade. Just kidding. Like in AP psychology, I had a 114% like 2 weeks ago. What? It went down since then, but yeah, I had 114%. But then I was also thinking like, because like I have a friend who's in like AP chemistry or something, and they have a good grade in that, and I was in honors chemistry and I got a D. So like I was like, great, so their chemistry's easy for them, like I am not as smart.
That's not it though. Everyone has their own things that they're good at.
So like we were using like different examples of like what I would tell myself in different situations, and what I should, and what if that takes me away from my values, and what values it takes me farther from, and then what to like replace it with, basically, so that I can achieve this overall thing where I don't want to rely on other people all the time to make me feel good about myself. So yeah.
Did you talk to her about all the boys in your life now?
Yes. Well, I didn't talk about but I talked about my crush and the 2 boys that confessed their love to me in the past couple weeks. Yes, 2 boys confessed their love. Apparently I'm just such a catch, you know.
You are. But I mean,
but the one that I want doesn't want me, I don't think.
You don't know that. You're not giving him a chance.
What do you mean?
He has to choose. He has to decide, and you're not giving him. Like, he doesn't know that you like him. So,
whatever.
You know?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe I'll talk to him after his like surgery, because that way he'll be all high, and I'll tell him and he just won't even remember.
He's not gonna be high for days.
I know. And I told her about the intimate moment we had singing to each other.
What'd she say?
I don't even know. I don't remember.
It was 5 minutes ago.
That was at the beginning of the appointment, though.
Okay, it was an hour ago.
So, she was like... Oh, yeah, because I was like, okay, so I said normally I would pretend... Normally that'd work, but I'm nothing like normal.
Oh
sorry.
God.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Normally that'd work.
Yeah, so put in the clip. So,
Do as you're told.
what I said was normally if he pointed at me, like I usually would pretend that I didn't see him and then like just not sing to anyone, you know, and like hide. But instead of doing what I would normally do, I looked back at him, pointed back at him, and made sure we were partners, and then kept eye contact. And she was like, okay, so you said normally, but I don't think this will make like a tremendous difference. But like if you're saying that you would normally do something when really you've grown a lot since something you like, that's something you would do in the past, right? And you've done in the past is what you mean by that. But you're saying normally as if like you would still do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What?
It's such a weird thing to focus on for her. I feel like that's a weird thing to focus on. What'd she have to say about the other two that like you?
She was like, ooh, and I was like, yeah, and I rejected them both. Yeah, my two guy friends both confessed their love to me. Because apparently I can't just have guy friends, they all have to have crushes on me. And it's like, you think that they're just being nice to you, like as friends, right? And then you find out that they like you, and then it's like, oh, all those nice things you did was because you had a crush on me, you know? So now it's like awkward.
I never had that in high school. I didn't have like guys.
Oh, whatever. Whatever.
I did not.
Whatever.
I didn't.
Whatever.
There was not one guy in my high school that was like, oh my god, will you date me?
My mom dated the hottest guys in high school.
I literally didn't.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I did not. That's a lie. I did not.
Like for instance, her ex-boyfriend was this guy that everyone had the hots for, and everyone.
That was not high school. That was after high school.
Whatever. And then your other ex-boyfriend, like, and then also like after you graduated high school, your people told you that that guys had crushes on you and just never told you.
I don't know if I believe that though.
I do. My mom needs therapy. Seriously, bro. You wonder where I learned my self-talk from her. My negative inner dialogue is from her.
Well, I mean, people can't really help it if they're bullied a lot, you know? What are they supposed to think?
It's because they're all jealous. Because you were a babe.
I was not.
Oh, come on. Have you seen your pictures?
Yeah, I was
from back in the day?
I was a dork.
Whatever.
I'm
gonna leak your high school photos.
I had hair as long as Savannah's.
I'm gonna leak her high school photos.
Leak it?
Yeah. Leak them. They're gonna be all over the internet. Oh my god, you should tell them about what show you started watching.
Oh! Oh my god. Okay, so the other night...
Oh no, people are gonna think we're a weird family for watching it together.
No, seriously. We didn't know! We didn't know that was part of it. First of all, I didn't know that on Hulu they could just show whatever.
Talking penises.
Let's just say talking penis and see if people know what show we're talking about. No, our internet's been really wonky lately, and so I prefer, me and Savannah both prefer watching YouTube over TV anymore. And the internet wasn't working, and so my husband put on a new show, and we were kind of just forced to sit there and watch it with him. And it was Pam and Tommy, like Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee, and like all about their whole sex tape scandal and stuff. But first of all, they showed boobs, which is whatever. Everyone kind of shows boobs now, whatever. But then they showed a full frontal of Tommy Lee's penis.
Not real Tommy Lee.
Not real Tommy Lee. And it was so fake looking. Like it was so huge. And they kept the camera on it. Like it wasn't like a quick bloop. It was like they kept the camera on it. And then they had this whole section that was probably 5 minutes long of him in the bathroom, and they kept showing his penis, and the penis hole was talking. It was so
and it was
gross.
Like wiggling around.
It was wiggling. It was so disturbing. It was disturbing.
But like it was like but like it looked so fake. Like it was like completely smooth. Like what looks like no one looks like that.
No, it had to have been CGI or like
Yeah, but like
puppet.
A puppet. Imagine like you're shooting for a show and you're like, hey, I need a puppet made of a penis. No, but like it looked so bad.
It literally looked like they were taking a string and they were doing this with it.
It was a snake.
It was very cartoony. I did not think that when we started watching that show that any of that was going to happen.
I didn't know it was a raunchy show.
I didn't either. Because the first episode was not anything like that. It was all like Seth Rogen. Mostly,
Yeah.
in the first
It was just
episode.
building up to like what happened between him and Tommy.
Yeah. And so the whole first episode barely really even showed Tommy and Pam.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole second episode was just Tommy's penis. It was so weird.
But like it's actually, aside from that awkwardness, I'm just trying to watch a show with my family and then that happens.
Oh, it was on the screen for so long that I told my husband to fast forward.
I covered my eyes. I hid.
She did.
I was like,
did.
I can't. That's so gross.
I was like, if you show it for comedic effect once, it's like, oh, okay. But they literally 5 minutes.
It did nothing for the show either.
No.
Like, what's the point?
It was just showing.
It's
the
him
fact that
talking.
it was him talking to his penis.
Like, it has no purpose.
No.
It was gross.
They could have narrated it. They
So
could
gross.
have said, I was so high, I talked to my penis for 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
and that could have been it.
It was just gross.
Yeah.
So I hid. I was like, I'm not watching this with my parents right now.
But aside from all the nudity,
It's a pretty good show.
It is a good show, but they continually show nudity.
I ship Pam and Tommy.
What's funny is all these moments where they show his penis and all this, none of it is the sex tape. It's all just other moments that they're just showing his penis.
I really do ship Pam and Tommy though. At first I was like, okay, their relationship is stupid. They're both really stupid people. And then they just grew on me.
Savannah
they look so
is
cute together.
So in love with Tommy Lee now because of this show. The real Tommy Lee.
And the actor who plays him.
Yeah, but
Come on, they were so cute together. He treats her like a queen. I can't wait to see when they have the first baby. But I would assume that's probably when the relationship starts to fall apart, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole sex tape scandal is really what... I mean, I think the sex tape scandal does it a lot, and then also the fact that they got married after knowing each other a week.
I know. It was like really realistic, but also really awkward how after like they were coming home from Mexico, Cancun. Yeah. They were on the plane and they were both just sitting there like awkward teenagers who are dating.
Trying to get to know each other, but they're married.
Yeah, like they're like sitting there like, so what's your favorite movie? Oh. It's like when like middle schoolers, get into a relationship because they like know nothing about each other. But now they're like in love and they're both like equally as like crazy and weird.
Long vlog, guys.
Long
All
schlong.
Ew, Tommy Lee? That was the biggest penis I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
It was an elephant trunk. Oh my god, that was a lot of slush. I thought we were gonna slide.
I've seen bigger.
Alright, we're pulling into the school, so I need to stop this vlog. But if you guys enjoyed our penis talk, hit the like button. Oh my god, there are so many potholes.
It's a new series on your channel. Penis talk.
Penis talk. It's like TED Talk.
Oh my god.
Thank you for listening to our penis talk. And yeah, please hit like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let us know if you watched that show and if you thought the same as us when you saw his penis. See you guys next time.
Bye, poopies.